Over the course of a month, David Mangan and his wife Rachel tested positive for COVID-19, recovered, and met President Trump. Now, the story they shared with him included donating blood and plasma for research and learning an important lesson about the dangers of spreading the virus. 2Works Views' Chris DiMaria shows us why they say even the slightest symptoms should be taken very seriously.
Everybody thinks, certainly I'm not going to get it, and I couldn't have gotten it, and that I just have the flu.
That's exactly what David Mangan and his wife Rachel thought when they came home from Denver in early March. But 2 days after they got back, their symptoms arrived. David's only slight, Rachel's much worse.
My wife had moderate to severe symptoms. She was in bed moaning. She couldn't get out of bed. She felt horrible. And for me, even just watching that was worse than the physical symptoms I had.
Their 3 sons, all at the University of Tulsa, were unable to come home for spring break as their parents stayed in quarantine.
That was another challenge, just having our kids that needed to come home, but they couldn't come to our home.
While they were recovering, the Mangans donated blood for an antibody study. After beating the virus, they donated plasma for other recovering patients. And they thought their journey was over until they got an email inviting them to the White House to meet Vice President Pence. They joined 6 other survivors and got a surprise visit from President Trump.
We really had a kind of a unique camaraderie because we had all been through a experience together. It was nice to share our stories. Really, for us, this was the first non-family human interaction we've had in a month.
David says the room and the president were as welcoming as could be. And when it was his turn to talk, David shared his lesson. Even the slightest symptoms, like his, should be taken seriously. Anyone can accidentally spread the virus, and everyone needs to do their part before they get sick.
You can be a part of the solution. Everybody can be a part of the solution by just following the guidelines, and everyone working together is what's going to be necessary in order for us to get through this.
Chris DiMaria, 2Works for you.
As life gets back to normal, David and Rachel are getting ready to graduate the first of 3 sons from TU in what's going to be a very special ceremony.